another Portuguese language lesson live training. Today we're going to talk about aqui, ali, aí, here and there, isto, isso, aquilo, this and that. Why are there 3 words for here instead of 2? Let's look at the presentation. Aqui, ali, and aí. Isto, aquilo, and isso. If we're talking about the location of things, words for here and there, we've got 1 word for here, aqui, and 2 words for there. What a confusão. So we've got there next to the person I'm talking to, aí, and there far from the speaker and the listener, ali. So we can be much more specific in Portuguese which there we're talking about. We don't need to add in the words there next to you. We can simply choose to use aí. If I say ali, I mean it's far away from me and far away from you, the person I'm talking to. The reference is always relating to the person who I'm talking to. So let's look at some pictures underneath here to help you. We've got A, B, C. The man in yellow is speaking and he's telling the woman in blue where her key, her chave, is. So let's match the sentences to the right picture. Sentence 1. A tua chave está aqui. Your key is here, next to me. So that's picture B. Sentence 2. A tua chave está ali. Your key is over there, far from me and far from you. That's picture C. A tua chave está aí. Your key is there next to you. So that is picture A. Okay. How's that? Different to English, isn't it? So we've spent a long time in English being used to here and there, if English is your mother tongue. Now we've got here, aí, next to you, and ali, over there. Okay, so this leads on to practice. So if you've got a willing partner, someone to practice with, you can practice together with this nice little exercise. Do you have a whatever there by you? Tem ou uma something aí? And the answers could be tem ou não tenho ou não tenho ou uma aqui. So we could talk about a telemóvel, mobile phone, lápis, pencil, mala, handbag, carteira, wallet, caneta, pen, garrafa d'água, bottle of water. So, if you ask me, tem telemóvel aí? I would say, tenho telemóvel aqui. If you ask me, tem lápis aí? I would say, tenho lápis aqui. If you ask me, tem uma mala aí? I would say, não tenho uma mala aqui. If you ask me, tem uma carteira aí? I would say, não tenho uma carteira aqui. If you ask, tem uma caneta aí? I would say, tenho uma caneta aqui. If you ask me, tem uma garrafa d'água aí? I would say, não tenho uma garrafa d'água aqui. So when you're asking me, tem uma, whatever, aí, I could be literally anywhere. I could be on the telephone or on Skype, the other side of the world. Or I could be sitting almost next to you. It's not about the distance, it's about the proximity to the person you're talking to. Okay, so closely related to this is the words for this and that. We were talking about here and there, and so this and that. What's this? What's that? Is this good to eat? Does that contain fish? Now these words, this and that, represent something that's not mentioned by name. So we can use these words to talk about things we don't know the words for in Portuguese, which is very, very useful. In English, the words this and that change depending on the location of the item in relation to the person talking. So this is near, like aqui, that is far. Okay, so these words this and that in Portuguese work in a very similar way. But we've got three. We've got isto, isso, and aquilo. So it's all related to what we were talking about with aqui, aí, and ali. So if I want to say, what's this? I'm talking about something here next to me, aqui. So I say, o que é isto? Literally, what's this thing here next to me? And what's that has two ways, depending on exactly where that is. And we can be more specific in Portuguese. So I can say, o que é isso? If the thing I'm talking about is near the person I'm asking. What's that thing there next to you? Or if it's far from both the person asking and the person responding, I can say, o que é aquilo? What's that thing over there? Okay, so let's look at this a bit more with some more clear examples. Look at this picture here. We've got the lovely Pedro, and he's talking to his dad, his pai, about some objects in the museum. And he asks, o que é isto? For numbers 6 and 1. So that's the display cabinet next to him. He asks, o que é isso? For números 2 and 5, the display cabinet next to his dad. And then he asks, o que é aquilo? For números 4 and 3, the items in the corner. Okay, so he can be much more specific when he says, what's that? As to meaning that next to you, Dad, or that over there. Okay, so one thing we have to note in English, we've got further variations for talking about plural items. So we can say, what are those? What are these? Are these good to eat? Do these contain fish? So we've changed that to those and this to these. However, in Portuguese, in this situation, for using these words that replace objects, we don't have any plurals. We'd still stick with isto, isso, and aquilo. So I can say, o que são isso? O que são aquilo? O que são isto? Isso, aquilo são bons para comer? Isto contém peixe? Okay? Okay, so let's look at answering and asking questions, which is what we often use with it. What's that? This is. Okay, so Pedro asks, o que é isto? Asking about something next to him. Excuse me. The answer is isso é. That thing there next to you is. If he asks, o que é isso? His father would answer, isto é. This thing here next to me. He's asking, o que é aquilo? Something far from both of them. The answer then is aquilo é. This is simply something to get used to. We've had years, if we're an English speaker, of changing what's this, that's, what's that, this is. We're used to the switching round. So now we've just got to get used to switching around isto and isso. And then if we want to refer to something far away, aquilo, it remains aquilo in the answer. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the presentation and it's all miraculously clear to you now. If you have any questions, get in touch. There's a PDF with all this information and some exercises if you'd like. Just send me a message or write in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Ok, tchau, tchau, até a próxima.